Hi, I'm Rob with We Keep You Cycling, and today the Speedplay Zero chromoly, stainless steel, and titanium line of pedals. The chromoly is their entry-level pedal. It's a little heavier because it uses a chromoly axle, but it has the same body, two-sided with 15 degrees of float, adjustable all the way down in micro adjustments. The stainless version uses a different axle to shed some grams. And most visibly different is the axle itself. Instead of being a black finish, it's a metal finish. And it features, like all the others, great cornering clearance. Speedplay is really known for their a lot of float, up to 15 degrees, and fantastic cornering clearance. The titanium version, featuring a titanium axle, shaves a whopping 42 grams off the stainless steel version. It has the same pedal body, so all the weight savings are purely in the axle. All three pedals share the same cleat as well. We're talking about their 15-degree system with a micro adjustment, which is unique to the Zero line. While these pedals are best known for the protection of your knee with great float, pivoting from the center of the cleat, and fantastic ground clearance when cornering, they do have a few downsides. The first one is that while the pedal cleat itself is rather large, the surface area to which you transfer your power through is actually on the small side. And so this translates into a higher concentration of energy on the ball of your foot, or greater pounds per square inch. And this can sometimes lead to hot spots in softer soled shoes. Maybe if you were riding a carbon sole and you went to a nylon composite, you might find that your Speedplays were not quite as comfortable. A second and less often spoken about issue is that the pedal body itself wears through the lifetime of the pedal. So while other manufacturers allow you to replace the cleat, and that normally takes care of most wear issues, the Speedplay system has very little wear in the cleat itself because the cleat rubs against a plastic pedal body. And what will happen is somewhere between 5 and 15,000 miles is you'll get a slight amount of rock in that cleat. It amounts to just a few millimeters of wear, but it will translate into a little bit of movement. And the unfortunate thing is, replacing their cleat system doesn't absolve you of this problem, and it normally results in the purchase of a new pair of pedals. Speaking about the cleat is rather unique. It grabs onto the pedal instead of the pedal grabbing onto the cleat. It has a piece of metal inside with adjustments on the side for the amount of float you want, and it's a three-part system. You can see that there. You have the shim, which has a 3-bolt pattern on the bottom to mount to any road shoe, and then the 4-bolt system that allows you to place this on the mounting platform. What you'll end up doing is determining where you want the cleat, placing this on the shoe and adjusting it up and down, and then placing the cleat on top. So when you need to replace the cleat, you won't have to take that shim off, which is an added convenience. You won't have to readjust the position of your cleats every time you replace these. It's no secret around here that I am a look fanboy. But if you're looking for the ultimate in float and joint protection, say you've damaged your knee or had knee surgery and require the most amount of float possible, that is the Speedplays. They offer up to 15 degrees of float, so you can protect both your knees, and maybe you need a different amount of float for each side. You can dial in the left different than the right. And if that's what you're looking for, you won't find a better platform than the Speedplays. I'm Rob with We Keep You Cycling, and this was the Speedplay Zero line of pedals. If you have any questions about these pedals or any of the pedals we carry, drop us a line or email us, info@wekeepyoucycling.com.